Hey, making tracks. Good to see you. Oh, right on. Have fun. Yep, pretty good. What do you ride? Cool. I imagine you'll have fun with that. Hey, Muggsy. Not too much up. Just bored. Thought I'd do a live stream. We'll have fun. Oh, yeah. Sleeping. He stays in bed until 4 or 5, whenever he feels like getting up. What have you been up to? Hey, Anthony. The link is in the chat just above you. Stupid mouse.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, I just now got the notification you're live 8 minutes after you went live, but hey, I got it. I guess I can't complain about 8 minutes. At least I got it.
Yep.
I was sitting here and said, "Oh, Susan just went live." And when I came in, I looked. Well, she's been on for 8 minutes. What the hell? I guess the cold weather got the hamsters running slow on the wheel.
Yep.
Oh, I'm loving it down here. Humidity's been about 27 to 30, and temperature's been about 60, 65.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got the doors open, windows open. Ain't had the air conditioner on in 3 days.
Nice.
Electric company's probably cussing. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not an owner of electricity. Could you imagine being an owner of that? And when the weather's just right, you're like, son of a. You'd be cussing Mother Nature out all the time. Come on, get hot so they crank that air up. Bring in the blizzard so they burn more oil and electricity.
Yep.
Oh, God.
So what you got going on today?
Not a damn thing.
Sound like me.
It's Sundays, all I can tell you. Yeah. I got to play with some Jehovah's Witnesses this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they don't like it when you can pull scripts out of your head.
Yep.
My neighbor, he was sitting across the street drinking his coffee, and he was watching me the whole time. When they finally left, he goes, "You ought to not pick on people like that." He was joking. He's like, "Boy, you ought to be ashamed picking on people like that this early in the morning. What's wrong with you?" But my thing is, I understand what they're doing, and I understand in their beliefs that's what they're supposed to do. But my thing is, if you're going to do something, at least half-ass know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because the one guy goes, "Well, you sure know a lot of scriptures for a guy who don't go to church." I said, "I never said I never went to church. I just said I chose after a certain part of my life. I didn't have to."
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I broke out my favorite. Hey, he preached on the mount. I didn't see any brick and mortar anywhere.
Yep.
I said, no different than what you're doing. I said, you're going from house to house preaching. That's your belief. More power to you, but at least know what you're preaching.
Yeah. Our internet was out last night for a couple hours.
Yeah.
I called the company and they said they would call me back as soon as it was restored.
Yeah.
Well, we got it back last night at like 8:00 or something like that.
Right.
8:00 this morning, my phone rings to tell me that I have service.
You should say, "Hey, you work for YouTube?" Yeah. Well, our system here is pretty neat. Electric and cable. As soon as it goes out, I get a text on my phone.
Nice.
They said we have noticed an outage in your area, and we're dispatching someone to it now. And then a few seconds after it, the net or the power comes back on, it says your services hasn't been restored.
Nice.
Or if they got like part of it and the other part they're still working on, they let you know all those details. But see, I live in an area where you don't pay your bill, they don't have to come to your house.
Yeah.
They just go,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Even the meters on the water.
Yeah.
If you lift the lid on it, you got a deal sitting on top of the meter with a wire running up to an antenna.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. I always love people to get on the phone. I ain't paying this. This is outrageous. Boom. They turned me off. Well, you
Hey,
told
Toy
me.
Bear.
Yeah. They're like, well, they
link is in the stream or in the chat.
Yeah. But I always like it. Well, they turned me off. And I'm like, well, you was on the phone screaming you're not going to pay. What do you expect them to do? I said, if you was looking for an extension, that's not the way to ask for it. Yeah.
Yep.
I got to say one thing, though. This company here is pretty good because they will give you a 30-day extension.
Yeah.
Of course, I tell people that's suicide, though, trying to get that far behind, though.
Yeah.
Because you know as well as me, you get that extension that long. Because I know most companies I ever dealt with, it was 2 weeks most.
Yeah.
You know, because most companies know they give you 30 days. You're going to think, oh, I got 30 days. I'll spend this money and pay it later. Then the money later never comes.
Yep.
Next thing you know, you're 2 months behind. Then they'll shut you off without even calling you.
Yeah.
Of course, we did have a meeting. Hey, Ron, we did have a meeting over here with them because they were letting people get 3 months behind before they shut them off.
Wow.
You know, which I mean, some people that was probably great, but other people, you know as well as me, you get 3 months behind, you're doomed.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard enough to catch up 1 month, more or less 2 months, plus the one you did. Yeah.
How you doing, Anthony?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, that much is.
I mean, I've had hard times, but I've had hard times, but I always keep candles around. Or hurricane lamps, if you know what those are.
Yeah.
Lantern, oil burner. Yeah.
How are you today, Susan?
Not too bad. Just having a chill day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Muggsy's in the chat. How you doing, Muggsy?
Yeah. Oh, after the third day, I finally had to put my warmer socks on my feet. Floor just a tad bit cold.
Oh.
Because I refuse to run the heat. Because I just now, like I was telling Susan, I just for the last 3 days was able to turn my air conditioner off. I refuse to turn another one off. I mean, it's comfortable, but you know, I got wood floors. You know how that is when it gets about 60 outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
It gets a little cool to the feet. So, but I put my winter socks on. I'm good.
Muggsy, you can come up if you want.
People see me walk around in the wintertime over here, nothing but my socks, and like, man, your feet ain't cold. I said, these socks are from up north. This is what we call winter socks up north, you know. Yeah, I got 5 pairs of socks in there. I love to wear in the winter. You know where I got them from? When I was in ICU in the hospital.
Oh, wow.
You know, the hospital socks with the little rubber grips on it.
Yeah.
I love them things, man. I can haul ass across this floor and I don't go. My whole entire house is hardwood floor, so yeah. I'm not a carpet person, never was. Especially those houses you see with carpet in the bathroom. What the hell's up with that?
Oh, geez.
You know damn well you can't put carpet in the bathroom. I don't care how hard you try it. It's going to be so mad and full of mold and mildew from the water you getting in and out of the shower, the tub. Yeah.
Hi, Dave. You want to come up? The link is in the chat.
And God forbid if you got an old man that can't hit the freaking toilet bowl when he pees.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that carpet around that toilet's going to smell like in about 2 years?
Hello, Dave Larson. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Dave. Oh man.
Yeah, I got myself a nice roast in the crock pot. It's been cooking all day long.
Yeah, it must be the day for it because that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
got it low and slow.
Oh yeah, it's been sitting there just simmering away. Got the carrots and onions in there.
Yep. Well, I haven't done the carrots. I've done the onions. The carrots and potatoes I haven't done yet because I usually wait till the last hour to do that because I like them soft but not mushy.
Yeah.
Chinese runt me on vegetables, and man, I got to where I like it like they do with that, where it's still got texture but it's not mushy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of having turkey for Thanksgiving, we're having a roast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Y'all celebrating y'all's Thanksgiving, aren't you?
Yeah, it's actually tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
Monday. Yeah.
But the wife's got to work, so we're having ours today. So.
Well, yeah.
We can only eat turkey so many times. Christmas Eve, we get a nice turkey. That's good.
I eat turkey once a year, and that's usually on Thanksgiving, and that's it. Christmas, we do a ham.
Yeah.
That's why on Thanksgiving, people says, y'all don't do ham on Thanksgiving. No, we do that on Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone brings a ham, we don't bitch, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, and just like, Easter, we do ham and scalloped potatoes for Easter. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh,
Hey, Chopper. The link is in the chat above you if you want to join me.
How you doing, Chopper? What's going on, bud?
Hey, Chopper. I haven't seen Chopper in a while.
I thought I better go down to the beer store today because I won't get any beer tomorrow because they'll be closed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because of the holiday.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a holiday here Monday, but it's a bank holiday. I can't remember which one it was. I got a deal from a few places right here saying, they were going to be closed Monday to observe a bank holiday, whatever that. Who knows what it is?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, Chopper. What are they going to do about it?
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Start rolling. That's why I have these. So as soon as I walk outside and light, these go block all that.
I hope they can take care of it, Chopper.
Yep. Yeah, he's got to have Operation ASAP. That way they can scrape it. Yep.
Yeah.
They had to do that to my left eye, so I know what he's going to go through. It's a bitch.
Well, even on a cloudy day, I put my sunglasses on.
Yeah, but he probably like me. I worked outdoors a lot, and you're in spots, that the company kind of gets shitty with you when you're trying to wear sunglasses, Yeah.
I worked outside all the time, like all my life, and I've always had a pair of sunglasses on my face. It doesn't matter if it's sunny or cloudy; they're still sitting there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what they told me too, Chopper. I got it when I was younger. It just progressed. Yeah. Actually, mine was found by the eye doctor because I started having a vision problem. And I went in for the exam, and he seen some spots when they did that laser deal, where they go inside the eyeball and do the mapping and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, oh, you need to go see this guy immediately. I was like, oh, because he didn't tell me right off, because, they don't like screaming something until they verify it. He said, you need to go see this guy immediately. I already booked your appointment. And I'm like, I knew it wasn't going to be good, Usually when another doctor sends you to a specialist that fast and already got your appointment for the next day, it's
Yeah.
I know. I ended up with arc because I used to weld a long time ago, putting hospital beds together.
Yep.
I'd be welding, the guy be across from me. We had a thing going. We both fire up at the same time, weld the same member.
Yep.
And then I don't know what he was thinking. He forgot. And he fired it, started welding, and I got flashed.
Hey, Michael.
And that hurt.
Yeah, it hurts.
Oh yeah.
Hurts bad.
I had a patch in my eye for about 18 weeks, basically.
I got fired from Big Red for that because a guy kept doing it and he pissed me off one day. And the last time he done it, I whooped the shit out of him right there in the station. I got fired for it, but hey, it was worth it. Because I told my boss, he said, well, I'm going to have to fire you. I said, that's fine. I said, I'm not going to sit here and go blind because he wants to be a jerk off.
Oh yeah, I had to put these drivers in and everything else and wear a patch. And
I mean, it's not like he did it one day and I just whooped his butt. I mean, I've told him several times, man, that shit's not funny, man. Warn people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he got fired.
Well, he got fired too, but I also got fired because I beat the shit out of him and, on company ground. So, they have that zero tolerance policy. So,
Mhm.
but like I told my boss, I've done told him several times. And I mean, and that was shortly after I had the surgery on my one eye, and I'm like, no, I ain't playing these games, man. Yeah. And I told the boss, I said, I got tired of marching up them freaking 4 flights of stairs just to go complain,
Yeah.
which nothing ever got done. That was the whole thing,
All right, I'm just gonna scoot upstairs, check on my roast, and I'll be right back.
All right. It's like when Exxon fired me, told me I was too honest. Well, that's okay. That he was too stupid to realize that my camera on my truck was on when he told me that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I had it on. I didn't even realize I had it on until I got home and I seen the light, the red light on my dash cam, because my dash cam has audio too.
Nice.
I rewound it for that day, and there he was telling me why he fired me. My supervisor cost him $280,000. Hey, how you think I bought my first house?
Hi, Cindy. How you doing?
I brought that into a lawyer's office and played it for him, and he looked like a kid in a candy store. Because I went and talked to one of those corporate lawyers, and I said, hey, watch this and tell me what you can do with it, man. He come out of the office. He had the paperwork. Sign here. I'm your lawyer. He made 2 phone calls, had the check a month later.
Wow.
Yeah. He probably played the same video I gave him.
Yeah.
And that's not all he got. That's what I got after he took his cut. Because people don't realize you get a good sum of money. It was a lot more than that because the lawyer already got his cut. So he must have got a little good chunk of change from him because he handed me a cashier's check for $280,000.
Yeah.
Yep. When I went and bought my first house with it, put the rest in my IRA.
Nice.
Yep. Hey, Larry. Waving on his board.
Thanks, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
Cindy, if you want to come up, here's the link.
Yeah, Cindy. If you want to come up, you ain't got to butter her up now. Come on now.
Oh, wow, Chopper.
Oh, man. Yeah, Chopper, I'm going to tell you, if your bank's anything like mine, that happened to me one time a while back, and it took me almost a year and a half before I even got anything. I mean, anything. And I was literally pissed. I closed every account I had with them and moved into an entire new bank. And I was with them for like almost 18 years. The lady's like, why are you closing all your accounts? Well, I got hacked and y'all waited a year and a half to give my money back that I needed 2 days after it was taken. Yeah.
Well, this year is almost over, Chopper. Next year will be better.
Yeah. Now people wonder why I don't work on my credit no more. If I don't have the cash to buy it, I don't need it. Hey, Cindy.
Hey guys.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey everyone. Hi Susan.
Hi.
Hello, Toy Man, you cutie.
Thank you, Cindy. Hello, beautiful.
All right, Cindy. He's got no room in his will. Okay, so stop buttering up.
You know,
Hey, she's building up my ego.
Anthony, that would have been a nice memo to have already gotten.
Well, hey, I'm sorry you don't read your emails but once a week, okay?
Damn. Damn, I gotta clean that out. Damn.
Yeah. Got to set up that spam file. That way it sends all the crap you don't know to it.
Chopper, I hope they get it worked out soon.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Although I can't read the chat. Me too.
I had a guy the other day ask me if I had the choice between losing my sight or losing my hearing. I said my hearing. He said, well, you didn't want to hear nothing? I said, hell, I try not to listen to people nowadays.
Oh.
Well, I'm just saying, because, Lisa died, you can still get around, you don't have to hear all the bullshit.
Kidding.
You just got to look more carefully when you cross the street, when you can't hear. And then, hey, even if you piss them on, they blow the horn, you'll never know. Well, I'm just saying, out of those two senses, I'd rather keep my eyesight.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Okay, Anthony, question. So it's not good to jump in sometimes in the middle of a conversation because you get lost and then you make assumptions.
Yeah.
Explain to me what you were talking about with the ham and Christmas.
Oh. No, this old boy saying he was trying. I had an old boy tell me. I can't remember whose live it was. I remember you was there. He was talking about his wife was so big he had to tie a board on his ass. I said, go buy you a ham with a bone, shove it up there, pull the bone out. That'll shimmer up, and then when it's done, it's already marinated, and you can cook it and serve it to the family.
Oh, snap.
To the in-laws you don't like,
Oh my gosh, in-laws I don't like. That would be all of Joey's family. So there you go.
Yeah. See, they'll be giving you praise on the taste, and you go, it's a special recipe.
Now let me feed you that special chocolate pie I made too.
Does it have nuts in it?
It just might.
Oh no, chocolates by Adams.
Real?
Chopper, I'm with you. I've got Outlaws.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah.
You have Outlaws, Susan?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got family comes here, and the whole time they're looking over both shoulders. Somebody pull up and drop. Who's that? I said, that's your cousin. Chill out.
Oh gosh. See, mine is I'm looking over both shoulders because I'm trying to figure out which one stabbed me in the back most recently.
Yep.
Well, you lady, you've always heard my saying: keep your
What?
enemies to your side and your friends out in front of you. That way, when your enemies go to smirk the wrong way, you can slap the shit out of them. Your friend goes to screw up, you kick them in the ass. Yeah. So
Again.
I got bad news for you. That friend will stab you faster than the enemy standing next to you.
No
Yep.
kidding. Again, Anthony, I did not get the memo. Damn it. Damn.
Hey, don't worry. It took me till I was 30 to get the memo. When I got tired of pulling the blades out of my back, wondering why my bank account was empty.
Okay, it took you till 30. I'm double that. I'm a little slow, but I'll get there.
Well, you
All
know
right,
for a fact,
Chopper, have a good day at work.
women are more
Thanks for coming
trustworthy
in.
than men are.
Bye. Thanks for coming in.
Monday night or early Tuesday morning.
All right, just to let you know I'm on live. So. I said just to let you know I'm on live.
All things go well with your eyes, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you didn't say nothing wrong. I'm giving you fair warning before you spew something out you don't want half the world to know. That's one of those memos. Yeah. Bye, Chop.
Damn. I made a list. Cindy, clean out spam. Clean out email.
Yeah.
So, Susan, you and I have got to talk, just you and me, one of these days, girls, about outlaws, because they were always horrible to me. But since I lost my husband, it's now become a free-for-all because they wouldn't say and do the things that they have said and done if Joey was alive. But they are going in on me. Horrible.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Toy man, listen to me, my love. They told me, now my husband was overweight. He was a month away from going in for gastric, okay? And he passed away in his sleep one night.
Oh.
They told me that and this is a quote, I used to cry, now I'm angry, so I don't cry when I say this. They told me that I murdered my husband because I let him get that weight. He's a grown-ass man. He ate and did what he wanted to.
Yep.
But I murdered him. I murdered him.
Wow.
Oh yeah, but
That's a real
anger.
Hey, I don't agree with that at all. That's
No,
Yeah.
but you know as well me, that's their mourning and that's their anger toward you because he's gone and you're still there to remind them.
yeah. Well, it's still
It's still wrong. It's
that.
still wrong. But I'm just saying that's what my in-laws the same way. When my wife passed away in 2012, you know, everything was hunky dory. Then all of a sudden, soon, not even a week after she was buried, I was the biggest asshole that walked the face of her.
Yeah.
You know, I even had one told me it's because she was dead and I was still here.
Oh, they told me at the funeral, Anthony, at the funeral, because I have been sick, that, we thought it was you that was going to go first. Like they were disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
Nick.
How you doing, Nick?
Oh, yeah. And then the other half was like, we'll support you. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. You'll meet somebody new and move on and all that. And when I finally did meet someone to move on, I was the worst piece of shit because I decided to move on. Yeah.
What are you on about? You still are the worst piece of shit.
Thank you, Nick.
You're welcome.
Nick, you hunka burning love. How are you, doll?
All right, until I seen you.
No.
Wow. Again, Anthony, I did not get your
Get the
email
memo,
about
yeah.
him.
Yeah, you didn't get the
Yeah.
memo.
I don't know. Since Cindy's calling Nick a hunk of love, put your
Yeah,
glasses
right.
on, have another look.
Well, Sandy, just to let you know, that memo said Nick's not single for nothing, okay?
I understand now. I understand.
He's like me. For a while, he earned that title.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have a question, Anthony.
Yep.
So, how did you meet Donna?
Donna, I've been knowing her for 30-something years.
Oh, wow.
She was an old high school girlfriend.
Wow.
And like I said, my wife I was married to for 20-something years. She died in 2012. Right toward the end of or the beginning of 2013, I found out my sister, which was my last living sibling, was having troubles, and she was a year younger than I was. So I came down to Louisiana to be around her because she only lived another year, and I buried her.
Oh, Anthony.
She had cancer, and she'd been fighting it. And I come to spend time with her, and then I bumped back into her, and of course, one thing led to another, and then we got together. We lived together for a while, and then of course in February of 2016 is when I had my cranial aneurysm and stroke. And then once I survived that, I figured, well, I need to make her honest. So in June of that same year, we got married.
Well, and Donna, your little haughty ways, you go, girl.
Oh shit!
It sounds a lot like Ken and I. We've known each other since we were in middle school.
Right. Well, that's
And
what I'm saying.
And we both married other people and had kids.
But
And
that's me and her. Same thing. Me and her. She married. I married.
yep.
It's just one of them flukes in the circle of life there,
Susan, I didn't know that. I thought you and Ken were married forever.
Well, this
seems
year,
like it.
actually, on the 22nd of this month will be 8 years.
8 years.
Wow. Congratulations.
Hey, Container Man, if you want to come up, you can.
But the benefit of running into somebody old, you don't have to learn them. You already know
How
Yeah.
you doing, Roy?
Yep.
them. People say, well, that's kind of a safety cushion. I'm like, well, what's wrong with a safety cushion?
Hi, Donna.
No kidding. Well, for Joey and I, technically, I never married or dated him. Joey and I became best friends at work,
Right.
and we were best friends for like almost 3 years. And one night we were out to dinner and we were talking about the jerks we were dating. And it's like, well, I want to marry my best friend. He's like, me too. Next night he came over with the ring and we got married.
Hey?
Wow,
Well,
that's cool.
27 years and 2 weeks later, he went to be with the Lord. But it was,
yeah, I know. Trust me. My wife
I
passed
know
away.
that. And he knew the good, the bad, and the ugly of me and me of him. And because he was my best friend, I had never lied to him. He knew everything. So why would I start lying in a
Right.
marriage? So it worked.
Well, yeah, because you didn't have to lie because each other knew each other's skeletons in the closet.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey,
Hey,
Roy.
Roy.
Yeah, so the way me and her is, I mean, she can't hide nothing from me, and I can't hide it from her because we know.
But
We
that's
always
good.
stay in touch,
Hey, is that Evil Knievel in front of your truck?
Yeah.
What?
I seen a guy in a motorbike. I said, there goes Evil Knievel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Evil Knievel is a cop on a motorcycle.
Oh, geez.
Well,
Container Man, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Is that
Cindy
Cindy who?
Cindy
Lopez.
Lopez, man.
I think I know you. Or do I?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
You do. We've talked.
Yeah.
I'm the one who lives in New Mexico.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You've talked about being through here. Never mind.
Sandy, he's a man. He slept since yesterday.
Oh,
Hey, I tell people all the time, you remember? I'm like, look, bro, I slept last night, okay? You're going to have to refresh me here.
oh, well, see, my excuse is I've taken my meds since yesterday.
Well, that works too, but
I could say I drank beer over the weekend. That's probably why.
Yeah,
I don't
yep.
Uh-oh. Where are you now, Roy? Where are you heading to?
I'm in Tennessee.
Oh, you're in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Well, drive by Muggsy and slap him in the back of the head.
Why? What'd he do?
I don't know. He's probably done something. Muggsy.
Yeah,
He's Muggsy. That's why.
that's the only reason why, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's Muggsy at?
Not far from that area.
Well, Tennessee's a big area.
Yeah, I know, but you'd have to ask him, man. Hang on, shit. Where's my book? I mean, I ain't gonna dox him, but let me.
I just left Dandridge, which is outside Nashville. Yeah, outside of Nashville.
Anywhere near Collinwood?
I don't know. I'd have
Yeah.
to look on the phone, and I can't because the phone's what I'm working on right now.
Right, no problem. No, I'm just saying he's in that area.
Sorry,
I won't
Donna.
say- Yeah, I'm gonna say he said he was
Area.
an hour and a half, 2 hours from Tennessee.
Oh, look, little Miss Sassy Pants is up on
Nashville.
it.
I'm 417 miles into the state of Tennessee, and there's 400 miles to go. Well, actually, I'm on
Yeah.
40. I'm gonna drop down into North Carolina here. So
Yeah.
you guys
Why
got
not?
me in-
Donna, my angel on earth.
I think
got me in-
Roy, he's somewhere in the Collinwoods, Tennessee area. Somewhere in that area.
Where is that, Toy Man?
What's that?
Thought you were looking up on the map where the Collinswood or Collins.
No, I wasn't looking at any map.
Oh,
Hang on, I'll look
help
it
a
up.
brother out. I know where Nashville is at, and Knoxville, and Chattanooga. That's about it. Those are the major points. Oh, and Memphis. I know Memphis. So 4 points across the whole state of Tennessee.
Okay, where he's at, he is an hour and 47 minutes south of Nashville.
South of Nashville. Oh, that'd be down on 24 then. Or
Yeah. Right around the 40 area. Uh-oh.
Oh, you're breaking up, Roy.
Yeah, he found the end of the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, people don't realize each one of them towers only reach out 25 miles.
Oh, yeah.
Is that it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
25 to 30 miles, depending on the antenna they're using. But 25 miles is usually the
Oh.
rule of thumb. That's why you see so many towers down the interstate. Yeah. But
I
they
had
have
no idea.
now they do have repeaters now they put in between, so they don't have to put so many giant towers.
Hey, Colt, how's it going?
Yep.
And the only reason I
I
know
thought
that
maybe
because
I
I used to climb those towers and change the lights. That's why people say, "You made $48 an hour." I said, "Well, you climb 800 feet in the air to change a light bulb."
Yeah.
What's going on with Nancy, Donna?
I don't know.
She was having trouble breathing. She's already got problems breathing, and then she ended up sick because she went. The doctor talked her into getting a flu shot, and guess what? She got sick.
Got it.
Oh.
Got the
geez,
flu.
That's why I don't get those.
I've had them beg me to get one. Oh, you're diabetic. You got to have it. I'm like, hell to the no.
Yeah.
And that,
Didn't Ken mention last night that she's in the hospital?
yeah, they had to drain.
No.
They had that she's out. They had to drain the fluid off her lungs.
Jeez.
Today.
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing from her today yet. But yeah, she's already got problems.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Well, she's already got problems, and then now she's got the flu or touch ammonia, whatever.
Well, they think it's her lining in her lungs.
Well, she's got that nerve that her nerves are dying. So,
Yeah.
when your body starts losing nerves, things go to shit.
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, man.
All right, 140 days. Okay.
Huh.
Dave says at 1:40 a.m. she tweeted me, but I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Hi, Squirrely Acres.
Hey.
She's probably sleeping.
Well, yeah, after all that, draining your lungs and shit, yeah. Probably need all the rest you can get.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the hangman take over.
Yeah, yeah. Squirrely says Collinwoods is 35 miles north of Muscle Skulls, Alabama.
Hey, Susan.
Yeah.
Ken has my phone number, so one of these days give me a jingle. I'd love to talk about outlaws with you, because unless you're in that situation, people don't get it.
Right.
Yeah.
Anthony and my angel on earth and Toy Man, I'm jumping out. And y'all, I'll see you in the chat. Love
All right.
y'all.
All
Thanks.
right.
Hey,
Take care.
Take care of yourself, my dear. I love you, baby.
I love you too, sweetheart. Bye.
Bye.
Let's see something here. Trying to see. Oh hell, he's only 9-hour drive from me.
Dang.
I mean, it's still 9 hours, but not that bad.
But it'd be worth it to smack him in the back of the head.
Yeah, do it on a live stream.
Yeah.
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 Knock on the door as soon as you come to the door. What? That's from everybody, you asshole. Oh, wait, hang on. Double tap. That's from Ken. He's a bigger guy than me, so I had to hit him twice to make sure I hit one. Oh no. I pop up and tell Pops, hey, hold him down. He'd probably do it.
Yeah, Cindy, if you're on a phone, you can't see chat when you're on the stream.
Yeah.
Well, you can. You just have to flip back and forth between the camera.
Yeah. Or if you got a phone like mine where you can split the screen, but some phones don't do that.
Yeah.
Or they don't like to do it.
Yeah, if I'm on a live stream, I can't switch to YouTube. It'll knock me out of the live stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still steadily hitting StreamYards. I know they finally listened and put the chat up for the panel, but they forgot one thing. They didn't put a spot in there to where we can communicate like the host does.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We can see the chat. We just can't. We have to go to YouTube to respond to chat.
Yeah. We have to type. Yeah. They're typing it.
But I keep sending them letters. Okay, well, you got the chat up now. Let's have it where we can actually interact like the host does, you know?
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of people don't know, you know, you can send the link out to different deals and still have them all up in the chat. Like if you look in the chat now, you see everything's got a YouTube logo on it.
Yeah.
If you send that chat to someone, they get on with like Twitter or something, it'll show the Twitter logo.
Oh.
But it'll all be in the same chat, you know, on StreamYards anyway.
Roy, I could see Ken doing that.
Yeah. 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 But yeah. Well, hell, if I bought that property, it was up there in Arkansas, he'd be even closer. Because the place in Arkansas was only a 7-hour drive from here. Yeah. Wait, might move close enough to stalk you, Muggsy.
I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, let's see. There it is, right there. Conway. Let's see.
No, ain't no plan.
No, I'm looking. See how far he'd actually be from that piece of land.
I ain't making plans.
Oh, I know. Hey, I'm gonna tell anybody listening right now. You got money to invest. There's some beautiful land in Arkansas, and I'm talking cheap. Now it's undeveloped. You know, I'm talking about just woods. Some of them have power already run down the roads. Some of them don't. But I found a 3.5 acre spot plot for $9,000 down there with power already running down the front of the road.
Mm.
Now it's an unpaved, ungravel road. You know, it's a county dirt road. You know, they do maintain them, but
Oh, yeah.
expect potholes. You ain't in the city no more. Yeah. Don't go down there in your lowrider. Yeah.
I was watching the race, but then it got rained out.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're back racing yet. I haven't been upstairs to have a look yet because they're at Talladega. So
Yeah. And their taxes down there, or I should say up there from where I'm at in Arkansas, ain't shit.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Nah, there ain't no marshes up there where I'm talking about. I'm talking about up in the Ozarks. And Rocky Mountain soil. Yeah. Hey, only rock water down there is the bottom of the hill in the creek. Yeah, I found a 3 acre plot. It was like 3.4 acres, but it's up on the ridge, and 2.5 acres of it's up on the ridge, and then you got the other acreage that slopes down and goes back down to the valley, right up next to the riverbank or creek. It's not really a river; it's a creek.
Mhm.
It's
Back.
it's a spring fed creek, and not all the creek is above ground. You got spots, you got water on the ground, then it goes underground, and then you go a little ways, it comes back up, it's above ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. A spring fed creek. So good thing is, like I was telling my friend, being that there's a spring fed creek at the bottom of the valley of there, that means there's water in the ground. You know, you just have to get close as you can to the edge of the river, pop a well into the underground spring. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, Container Man. Yeah, build your nuclear fallout shelter and live forever in the caves. Yeah. They do have a lot of those up there because I noticed when I was looking around in the area, you can see the tubes coming up from the underground shelters that people's done bought land up there and buried it. They try to disguise them, but I know what to look for. Yeah. I just tell people when they build those underground bunkers like that, just make sure you invest in one thing: explosions for the hatch. And they're like, why the hell would you want to do that? Because you want to direct it outward from the shelter. Because think about it, you're stuck underneath the ground for a year or two. You don't know what's falling. You know what I mean? You may have to blow that son of a bitch to get out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And you better know how to do a directional charge or you'll kill yourself.
My second cousin, well, actually, it was on my grandpa's land. They had one of those Missile Man or Minuteman missile sites.
Yep.
But when they took them all down,
Yeah, when they decommissioned them.
they left the buildings up, but they filled in all the underground passageways with concrete.
Well, not all of them they did, because some of the landowners took possession back of those and made condos out of them, underground condos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know one that did it, and he made 8 condos underground. And
Cool.
he sold them off to individuals, you know, each section. And he made his money back and then some. Yeah, I think I don't know if it's still on YouTube. He had videos showing what they look like, you know, as far as yeah. They were pretty nice. Expensive, but nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, it was easy to convert them because most of the work was done by the government, you know. It was already reinforced and sheltered and shielded. All you had to do was make it comfortable.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that one that he did, they had a scrubber in it that could scrub the air for the next 30 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah. In case you don't know what a scrubber, that's what they usually have on submarines. So they don't have to keep surfacing for air.
Yep.
Basically a filtration system for the air. That way you keep the carbon out of it. And then it artificially injects oxygen back into there. There he is.
Oh,
Hey,
roll back.
Anthony. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, Anthony, there's a. Have you heard about the second lighthouse that's built in Missouri?
Yeah.
I thought I had it marked, but I can't find it now. But
Yeah.
the rumor is that is linked to all those other cave sites in Springfield and Kansas City.
It is.
And
It is.
you believe that? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, I do too. I mean, and the
Well,
They say
have
that-
you ever had the
walls.
Yeah, but have you ever had the opportunity to take one of the tunnels that Walmart and the government work together building?
No.
Yeah, there's certain underground highways that you can get into in one state and come out 4 states later.
Oh wow.
Crap.
And a lot of people don't know about them. And they can lie to the public all they want. I've been in 2 of them. When they say a city underground, they're not bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been in the
cities that
caves
make-
in Kansas City and
Yeah.
Springfield, and yeah, I mean they're huge, but I don't know where
Yeah, where they all
where that
go.
connects those other places to. You know? Yeah.
Right. Well, that's the whole point. They don't want you to know.
Well, I
Yeah.
know that, but if you're looking at where all these places are that and you go down under 200 feet before you get to us where everything is connected. Otherwise, you're coming out of a hill, you know. You know what I'm talking about for elevation wise?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Well, you know, that's like I
Down
tell
another
people. Right.
Yeah.
Well, at least another 200 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, if not more, maybe 1,000 feet. Who knows? I mean,
Right. Well,
But
you know, that's like I tell people. You got to realize, like, you know, people say, why don't they have none in our area? That's like, well, you're on the coastline. The water table's too shallow. They can't drill tunnels where water's going to fill.
right.
Yeah. But once you get mid-country on up, that's all rocky soil with soft soil underneath the rock. I mean, how you think they built the base they built in Cheyenne Mountain?
Yeah.
Hey
yeah.
Gaffa.
That thing is 13 stories below the mountain.
Oh shit! I didn't realize it
Come
was
on
that.
up if you want.
Yeah.
How you doing, Gaffa? How are you,
But
bud?
this way, they got cells in that base where they have tanks and planes stored.
Oh shit! Yeah, they never
Yeah.
showed that on Stargate.
Well, no, they're not. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was just joking, but yeah, they're not gonna
Yeah.
show any of that. But
Yeah.
But that place out in Missouri, which I can't.
Hey, Sarah.
I was thinking it was near Ozark, Missouri, but I couldn't find it. But it's actually sitting on top of a hill,
Yeah.
and you could use Google to zoom down in it. They said that when they're building it, it's got 3-foot concrete walls in it or around it and stuff. It's supposed to be
Right.
impenetrable by missile.
Right.
And those bunk busters, it's supposed to be impenetrable by those. It's
Well, yeah,
got a
but the-
swimming pool. It's got bowling alley in it. It's got
Yeah.
I don't
Movie
like 3
theater.
million,
It's got
Yeah.
movie theater. Yeah.
3 million square
Okay.
feet or something like that.
Yeah.
I want to introduce you to somebody. My sister Sarah Brisky is here.
Oh, okay. Hello, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
You said that was your sister?
What's that?
You said that was your sister?
Yep, half sister.
Half sister? Oh, our apologies. No, I'm just picking. It seems like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell people all the time there's so much crap I'd love to tell people that I've seen in my life, but I can't. And even if I told them, either they wouldn't believe me or they'd shit on themselves. Yeah.
What's funny though is I've seen some of those trekking videos that the guys have gone down into the caves in Springfield and Joplin and
Yep.
and they say they can't say nothing, that it's all secretive. Oh, I remember they had the governor from was it Michigan, the wrestler.
Yeah.
Lisa,
Ventura.
Yeah. He said he did the or Brose or
Yeah, he tried to gain access to it and they shut him down.
yeah, but those caves that the truckers are going to are all public access. You
Yeah.
are allowed. You can go into them. There's no armed guard. There's a security guard taking your information, and because certain docks, there's only 1 or 2 docks, and if there's a truck in there, there's no point of you going down there and waiting to get unloaded. Might as well wait till the truck comes out and then you go down. That's the only thing the security guard does basically.
Right.
But everything else is public domain, and all it is a place to store. Because I took a lot of flour. I took flour from Hudson, Kansas, and took it to
Yeah.
Kansas City, there north of Kansas City, Missouri. And
Right.
all it was a place to store, because they shipped it out right away, but it was just a place to store it because it's climate controlled in the caves.
Right.
And,
By nature. Yeah.
but-
Oh, yeah, I've been in
people think
caves.
that-
Yeah, I was in caves that they were so deep in the ground all year long. They were right at 52 degrees all the time.
Yeah. But like I said, the ones I went to are public domain. Anybody can go in there because there's businesses.
Right.
And I don't
Yeah,
know what he was trying to get across, because there is no armed security guard unless they were actually at a government-owned cave site, which I didn't see that on the video. There was no guards outside. There was no one
No.
patrolling anything. So
No.
everything he went to was public domain.
Right. Well, a lot of them are, but they are military sanctioned. So if you got in there acting like a fool, you'd have military on your ass in a heartbeat. Yeah.
If you did what?
If you went down there acting like a fool, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah, if you want to come up on panel, here is the link.
I mean, the guy, like you said, the security guard at the entrance, he's just the eyes and ears,
Yeah.
He's
But I
got a
never-
button he can push if everything goes to hell in the handbasket,
Well, what I'm thinking is that, yes, these places, they may be public domain and everything, but if the government needs to use them, that they can. They'll, and there's other places that, I saw that was undeveloped, big giant areas to where you could probably fit a,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, just
half a town in.
half a town. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm thinking there are, if they need if there was a bomb that was, headed for us, they could get everybody in there and save, half
Yeah.
the town.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
what he was trying to, portray that you can't get in there unless you a federal background check. That's bullshit.
No. I mean, now don't get me wrong. There are some you're going to be quick. You're going to be quick. But
Oh yeah.
there's some of them that if you just act normal, you can go right through that tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So like
I'm
this,
gonna get it. I'm gonna get it here in the canyon, so I'll probably jump out here.
yeah.
It was just easier to ask you about that instead of trying to type it.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
No,
All
that's what I'm
right.
saying, though. All right.
Later.
Later.
All right, drive safe, bud.
Hi, Roy.
Bye.
I'll probably get an email now. Watch what you saying, boy. Oh.
Yeah, you will. You'll get an email. Be careful.
Oh, yeah, I've gotten them before.
And then they're going to turn around and say, "Thank God you didn't say anything about the UFOs we have parked underground."
Oh God, no. That was above my grade.
Mm.
People think it's easy to get clearance. No, it's not. And they have several levels of clearance. You may think you have clearance, and then there's that one guy that got just a little bit more than you.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I say you got the leader, and you have the leader of the leader, the leader of the leader, and the leader of the leader, it's all true. And the ones that you can see, I tell people when it comes to government, the ones that you can see and you can talk to and shake hands, that's just puppets.
Yeah.
I'm letting y'all know that right now. That's just to make you happy that your vote did count. They all got string pullers. Just like you in life, you always got somebody above you, and that person's got someone above them, and then someone above that one. And it all ties down to the same 7 motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 7 of them. Or I should say 7 families. Because anybody can tell where the mafia came from.
Nancy, hi.
The ones that got arrested were just gangsters that got caught.
Yeah.
Hello, Nancy.
Yeah. Oh.
Here's the link if you feel like coming up.
Yeah.
You probably gotta take her medicine.
Oh God, yeah, I got to take mine too. Yeah. It's like I used to tell my mom. I said, "Mom, I seen shit I didn't even believe, and I seen it with my eyes." Well, that's like technology. I tell people, most of the technology we were using, the military was using 30 years before you got it.
Well, yeah, everything goes to the military first before it trickles out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I tell people, just think of what they have right now that you know of.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you take about that same amount and take half of that, and there's another side of it to it that you don't know about yet. And people say, "Well, why they do that?" And I said, "Well, think about it. If you jump from one technology to another within a year's time, you would blow most people's minds."
Yeah.
Because it'd freak them out.
Hey, buddy.
Because as well as me, when you improve technology, what's the first question people ask? How did you figure out how to do that?
Yeah.
We as a human society have one thing that we're really good at. It's called reverse engineering. We'll take something that's not ours and go, we can get close to that.
I can.
And sometimes they get too close and screw shit up.
How you doing, Ken?
I was like, most of the scientists that came up with the technology for nuclear bombs, most of them before they died or got killed said if they knew what was going to happen, they would have burned it and took it to the grave with them.
Well, yeah.
Hello, Lanny.
Hey, lady.
Hey, Nancy. Good to see you.
Yeah, 'cause don't forget when they first detonated the first one that tested before they actually dropped it on the Japanese, everybody thought, oh man, the government's just gone crazy.
Yeah. Oh, can you imagine the fear in the people when that H bomb went off?
Oh, I know.
Because the human population have never seen anything like that until that H bomb went off.
Yeah.
And and the sad thing is people don't realize they never even touched the ground.
Yeah, I know.
They
Yeah.
went off in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's to maximize the effect.
Yep. The coverage. Yep.
You know,
All that shit that was leveled from the wind off the clouds.
Yeah.
Not counting the concussion that came off that bad boy.
Oh, it's just like those fuel air mixture bombs. They're only about 30 feet off the ground, and when they come into their target, they detonate.
Yep. Yep.
And
They got
it destroys a lot of real estate real quick.
Well, trust me, I used to screw a lot of those pressure sensors into those things. That's what it is. It's a pressure sensor. When it reads a certain amount of pressure from the ground up, it
Yeah.
the same thing with the old torpedoes with the timers in them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was some unreliable shit. They'd set them timers, and half time it would hit the side of the ship and just ricochet off because it forgot to detonate. Imagine the guy in the ship hears, boom. Oh, it didn't go off. Ooh, good. Full speed
Hey,
ahead.
Hello, Canadian witches. How are you?
Hey, Canadian witch.
Hello, Canadian witches. Hi, everybody here.
Hi,
Hey,
man. How you feeling, sweetheart?
I felt better.
but don't push yourself, woman.
I got your tweet the other day of you wearing my shirt, and I shared it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm just now waking up.
All right.
I've been asleep almost all day.
Mm.
Don't feel bad. I didn't get up about 3 something.
2 o'clock.
Oh, it was 2 o'clock. Oh, okay. What the hell? 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I was up around 10:30 this morning.
Yeah.
I was 2 for about 5 seconds, long enough to go to the bathroom.
Mhm.
Always pissed me off, man. You get good to sleep, man. You got to do that one eye crawl to the bathroom.
That's what I plan on doing, Canadian witch.
Yeah.
Hi, Gappa. Gappa. Hi, Gappa.
Oh, yeah. I seen that, Lisa. He wasn't too happy.
Mm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Spanish come right out of him, huh, Lisa?
Yeah, so there's the link if you want to come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gappa, get up here.
I got him.
What's up, Gaffer?
Yeah, come on up, Gaffer. You know where the link is. Come on up and grace us with your presence.
Yeah, you're giving us a complex.
Yeah. I'm starting to think maybe you don't like us anymore.
Hello, buddy.
Well, his little girl went on a.
Yeah. We know. We just pulling his leg.
That's all right. We're just busting his balls.
Yeah. Well, we're busting what's left of him anyway.
His little one got really creative with him yesterday when I seen him last.
Or was it one of those ones that? What happens if I kick you here? It's gonna hurt.
Always
She-
love when
Down, I missed you.
Yeah, I remember when I had that spinal injury. They used to come in there with a pair of scissors and run up the foot. How's that feel? I said, I don't know. Let me do you. They're like, well, you didn't feel it. Yeah, but I can see the blood dripping off the bottom of my heel and my foot, you son of a bitch.
Hey, you're supposed to tickle me, not slice my foot open.
Right. People don't realize when they do that test, sometimes they dig deep into you to make sure you're not faking it.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go into the skin, cut you. Only reason I knew they cut me because I seen off the heel of my ball of my foot, I seen the blood dripping. I'm like, son of a bitch, you cut me. That's not a scrape. That's a slash.
Not too bad, Canadian. How you doing?
And then he's like, oh, you didn't jerk, so you can't feel nothing. I said, I told you that when I come in here.
Good to hear. I'm running out of icy.
Uh-oh.
Time for a refill. Ken, refill.
Where is Ken? How come he's not up here?
He's in bed on his phone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess we can't have both the redneck connections up here, can we?
Oh, he could get up here if he wants to.
Yep. The hell?
I changed my icon after last night. Remember what happened? I don't know. You weren't on, Anthony. I don't think at the time.
Yeah. No, I was gone.
I changed my icon. No, I think it's a rather cooler one.
What the hell? Oh, wait. Oh, that's why. Wrong damn deal. All right.
Hello, Lisa. I didn't see Lisa in there.
Yeah. Man, where is
What?
the rock? Okay. I'm gonna find the damn camera.
Where'd Donna go? Donna, where'd you go? Sassy.
She's out. She's coming.
Sorry, Lisa. I didn't notice it. I'm sorry. Hey.
Anthony, Ken
Where'd they
wants to know if you have control of this panel as well.
No, because I came in direct link.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. I mean, I would if I get on the actual account, you know. Well, I can log in. It's asking me if I want to log in. Let me do that.
Oh, he's gone. He's gonna go play with his login.
Rob Button, Anthony. By the way, Lisa, how are you feeling today?
Yeah, it's too bad she had to work on her birthday.
Yeah, but I heard she got to go have a little bit of fun too.
Yeah.
Perhaps a little bit too much fun? Is that right, Lisa? She's feeling good. I bet she's feeling good. I gotta tease her about it now.
Well, Nancy, you missed Nick by about a half hour.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Nick?
popped in and popped
Yeah.
out.
It's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing. This way it keeps your chat a lot cleaner. You don't need me in there being potty mouth.
Well, happy birthday to Lisa and Dave.
Lisa. Okay.
Oh, it's your birthday too, Dave? Well, happy birthday, Dave. Yeah, so Nancy, I got some brand new USB cables coming.
Oh, you do for your camera?
Yeah, for the cameras. They're they're actually designed for cameras.
Uh,
There we go. I got a set of 4 coming in 10 feet. So a total of 40 feet of USB coming. USB 3. And they have the little power boosters on the end of them. So that's going to be good. So I should get those probably in the next week or 2.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So that means I can see my stair shot more often, right?
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, it's kind of hard to find
Yay.
USB cables and how many, because I only got like 5-footers, right? You got to string a lot of these 5-footers together. It's just not working out. So,
Yeah.
One guy was selling a 35-foot USB cable, but he wants like $40 for it. It's like, yeah, I don't think so.
You want to hear a total ripoff I almost got handed to me today? I found a mug that my daughter would like on Hot Topic, and it was 50% off. It was on clearance, and then it was 50% off that, so it was $5.99. I'm like, I can afford that. So I go to check out. They want $24.99 for shipping.
Boy.
I'm like, no. So I actually wrote him a letter and asked him why the shipping was so high.
Yeah, seeing how I'm buying 40.
And you were buying what?
A mug that looked like a unicorn.
Oh, $24.99 just a wow. Wow. That's more than the mug is worth.
Yep.
I got free shipping with the cables that I bought. Oh, by the way, you're buying 4, you get free shipping. Cool.
Nice. Yeah, Lisa, that's why I didn't buy it. And wrote a letter to the company and nicely complained.
Right. But Susan, you can't be nice when complaining. You gotta give them. You gotta give it to them. So,
Good.
how long-
Hey, Nancy, I get to buy another camera at the end of the month.
Yay! So where's that one gonna go?
Well, once I get the lighting hooked up, that's going to start. That camera's going into the other room.
Oh,
That's why I ordered 4 of those cables.
oh, so that you can get it in the other room as well. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is one other shot in the other room that I like too. So, and it's that roundabout area.
Oh yeah.
Circle around and stuff like that. I love that area in there.
I'll be right back.
So basically, that's where the other camera's going.
So that's okay, Dave. Oh. Boy. I'm telling you, I certainly felt better. Today I feel like, I don't know, a truck somewhere ran over me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that feeling. Did you see the tweet this morning, Nancy? By the way, Dave Larson's asking.
He said he didn't see my tweet until this morning.
Oh.
Apparently I tweeted him some. I don't remember what I tweeted him, but I tweeted him something. Oh, that's just how out of it I am right now.
Watch out, Chloe. Move.
Chloe says, I stole your spot. Haha.
Yeah.
Move.
And went
I
into
really have to
Went into
move.
my Teespring store this morning, and I'm looking around like, oh, you mean I sold something? I made $9. Wow. Somebody bought a mug.
Man, I'm just so cold. Oh. Donna, what you doing? Where'd Anthony go? He didn't come back.
He's signing into his StreamYard account, I guess.
$9 and you didn't have to do a thing.
Yeah.
Gaff was
Yeah, I'm back.
Speak of the devil.
No, I went to log back in, and my system ran a cleanup, and it forgot to uncheck, save data, so it cleared out all my codes. So I had to go back in, wait for the email for the code to say, it's me.
Hammer.
Yeah. And it took forever just to get the code. So, to get the email with the code.
Yeah.
all right.
But yeah, it works. Let's see. Yeah, it works. Of course, I just can't type in the side though because they think it's you.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hang on, Ron, you are a piece of shit. But yeah, tell Kent. Well, I'm sure he's listening. It worked.
Mm.
No, he's listening back in the bedroom. At
Yeah.
least he was.
Yeah. Well, it worked.
So,
Yeah, I'm kind of glad it does that because, like Ken was saying, that way, like if he's doing live, I'm doing live, or you doing live, or Gap is doing live, and you got to go do something. You got someone that can let people in and out.
Yeah.
Cause used to people would hop in the basement. Hey, I'm in the basement. Well, you gotta wait till King gets back. You went to go pee, go get the beer, let the dog out. Gotta wait.
Ron, Gap is trying to tell you something.
Close to order. Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, I was looking at a few sticker places, man. Jesus. Some of them are proud. Like, hey, I want some,
I'll have to look into that.
I want expensive stickers to give out, but I don't want to have to charge them an arm and a leg to get it to them.
Mm-hmm.
So one company sent me a sample, and I'm like, hey, no way in hell I'd ask somebody to pay $5 for that piece of shit. It's not even got the white, the coating on it to where if they stuck it on a car or something, it'd be, 2-3 rains, it'd be demolished, Yeah. This phone is on the other account. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go up and check my roads. I'll be back.
All right.
All right.
All right, bye.
What other account?
It's probably talking about his original account where it's just him on it.
Oh.
Yep. So I still have my original account too. I can go to, and it's just me there. So now, if I enter through StreamYards, I can see that you're live and come through that way. But like if I just click your link, for whatever reason, it automatically opens it up on my account, my old account. So it won't open it up. Now it will if I leave it up without logging out,
Yeah.
But when my computer did its clean last night before it shut off, it cleared everything out. Thank God I write that shit down in my book. Because now every time I go somewhere, I'm going to have to put my code back in.
Well, do you want my old phone?
Well, he can get on it with this account. He just got to, send the email, get the code, and all that good crap.
you just said your old phone is on the account.
Well, that's what I said.
I can bring it back to you if you want.
Well, that one, even on his, what he had to do is log out and then log back in on, the joint account. Yeah. The night I came in, tried to come in when I was still gone, when he was doing that live, that's how I had to do it. I had to log in on this, wait for the code to come in. But sometimes they'll send that code right away, and sometimes it's like, Jesus, come on.
Are you sure you don't want some snow, Donna? We've got plenty.
TMI, Ken. Oh, jeez. Oh.
I'm not dressed anyway. Well, what was the excuse all the other time? Oh, mercy. I gotta figure out something for the night. I'm hungry, but don't know what for what.
We got hamburger meat.
Yeah, I know, but it's that does sound good, but I don't have any buns. They got bread, but we can do that.
No, I already had.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. I mean, you can use bread, but I'm one of them people when I have a hamburger, I want a hamburger bun for some reason.
Ken.
Yeah,
Yappa, you're funny. I
that's no care package.
thought you liked the cold Yappa.
Oh, I love it. But that's just me. I can dress to be warm. They get mad when I walk out in my underwear. Especially, I got to walk a ways to the mailbox, so they get a good gathering. I mean, I do wear boxers. It's not like I'm out there with tidy whities,
Lisa would be too busy shivering to you, or Donna. Donna would be too busy shivering.
Oh, yeah, she lived in Louisiana all her life. She don't know what cold is.
So does it stay warm there year round or what?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Like right now, I mean, no, don't get me wrong. There's times it does dip below freezing, but it's a fluke.
Not long.
Because like 1 year it dipped below, I think it was 27 degrees,
Yeah.
and it snowed it wasn't even a snow, it was a dusting. And then by the next day, it was back up to 49 and melted. You know what I'm saying? Just,
3 days of snow.
well, yeah, but that's not a snow. That's where I come from. We call that dusting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just enough to powder everything, like you sprinkled powdered sugar,
And people here with ape shit.
And by the next day, it goes.
Joppa says not breaded boneless chicken. Mashed potatoes, Nancy.
Yeah, exactly. Gaffa frost. That's about all we get. Yeah. And then the majority of the time it's 60 and 59. That's cold. That's about as cold as it gets.
Wow. Here in Seattle, 60 is warm for Seattle.
Right.
Really warm. Right now we're probably in the 50s, 60s somewhere. I don't know. But
I mean, we're just like Florida down where the area we at. We have snowbirds that come from up north, Canada, and all that just to get away from winter.
they're saying that we're going to get a big.
Yeah.
That this year it's possible that we can have a big snow at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, during our summer, there's so many empty houses around here. It's not even funny. But come wintertime, all the snowbirds from Canada and up north come down here.
Uh-huh.
Of course, it must be nice to be able to afford multiple houses, but hey, each to them own. More power to them.
Yeah, they're saying we're gonna have a bad winter too, Donna.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some snow next week.
Yeah, my buddy's up there in Montana, man. He said, yeah, they already in his area. He's already had 5 foot of snow.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh, they can keep the 5 foot of snow.
Yeah, but he's saying it's a lot or way earlier than normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even for here, we're down in the 60s, and that's way unusual because we usually don't start hitting those temperatures till about mid-November.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just had our first snowstorm of the year, so
Yeah.
a little early.
Yep.
Out here, yeah, you're lucky, Gaffa, because out here, man, even 2 inches on the ground is paralyzing for this city.
And
Schools and everything all closed down.
I know when I first moved down here to Louisiana, it used to kill me because they would just get a frost and they act like it was a blizzard, man. They'd shut the whole town down, man. And I'm like, man, I used to wade through 2 foot of this shit just to get to the school bus when I was little. What the hell's wrong with you people? Or I'm driving down the road and they're all skidding into the curves, bouncing off of parked cars, and I'm like, y'all would never make it up to Michigan. You would never make it in Michigan. They're like, why is your car sliding all over the place? Because see these right here? They call them snow tires.
Gaffa, only 4 snowflakes. Who are the 4 snow? Oh, I guess the ones that had their camera on, right? Oh, gee. I did miss Gaffa. I miss seeing him.
That's one thing I'm doing at the end of the month. Anthony's putting snow tires on the car. They go on November 1st.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, people around here, oh, I got all terrain. Okay, so.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Or it's just like people around here where I live. I have all seasons.
Yeah. Well, that's, yeah. Let's see, around here, I tell people, if you don't have a lot of money to waste, buy snow and mud. All you got to do is buy snow and mud tires, and you're covered. Yeah, they're a little bit noisy, but hey, when the snow hits, you ain't got to worry about it. If you hit mud, you ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah, I get 5 years out of my snow tires.
Yeah.
Oh, because I only run them in the wintertime.
Yeah.
And I get 5 years out of my all-season radio.
Well, I'm just saying, some people do good to afford one set of tires. So
Yeah.
that's why I tell me, if you're in that predicament, spend that extra little money and buy the snow and mud. That way you're covered. Yeah. And those are usually 70, 80,000 mile tires, you know. Especially if you do like me, I order them online, have them shipped to me, and then I go down the road and pay the old boy $10 to mount them.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and balance them. Best thing to do is find a car like yours that's wrecked and steal the rims off of it. That way you got 2 sets of rims.
That's why I have
They need new tires, but I don't see that happening in the near future.
Oh, I know.
But I got to buy eight sets of tires this year because I got 2 cars now.
Yeah.
So, but I got another set of rims for the wife's car. I only paid $100 for those. So
That's what I was telling most people. Once I get settled on my own land that I can say it's fully mine, I'm gonna build me a little shed and put me a tire chain deal back in it because I've mounted them before. It's not hard.
yeah, no, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
That and your tire balancer and everything else.
Yep, and I can buy every bit of that from Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
And for what little bit I'll use it on my own stuff, it'll last me for a long time. People's like, well, that's not commercial grade. Well, yeah, but I'm not commercial.
Right.
Cool, Donna.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've had people say, "Oh, I can't afford 2 sets of rims." Yes, you can. You go down to Pull Apart. They're $10 a piece.
Yeah.
That's $40. That's for aluminum. If you get the steel rims, they're $5 a piece. And if you get the steel rims with a good set of tires still on it, it's $15. If you get the rims with chrome, like the chrome rims or the aluminum rims with wheels on it, it's only $25.
Yeah. Yeah, because you really don't want to be peeling your tires on and off the rim all the time. Because
Yeah, no,
you're gonna, the bead's gonna screw up eventually.
oh yeah, that tool's going to mark it up to where it won't seal.
Yeah. Basically, tires are meant to be put on a rim once, and that's it.
Yep.
So I went to a
I had a friend of mine. Oh, I can't afford a second set of rims. I said, brother, you drop $80 a week on beer. Pull back a case.
Yeah. Go to the auto wreckers and get yourself a set of winter rims.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get them at the wreckers, dirt cheap. You don't have to buy a brand new set of rims for the winter.
Nope.
right, Gaffa.
I'm feeling okay. My stomach's still kind of doing its weird stuff, but I'm feeling pretty good.
My grandpa, years ago, he used to travel a lot, and he had this little trailer he pulled behind his car. It was just big enough. The trailer he pulled behind his car was just big enough to hold four tires and rims. And he did that so when he got up in the air where it was snowing shit, he'd pull over somewhere, he'd rest stop somewhere before he got there, and swap the tires on the vehicle.
Oh yeah.
He'd pull his summer tires off, slap the snow tires on. Yeah. Until he did that for a long time until someone stole his trailer one night.
Oh, yeah.
But that was his fault. He didn't even have it locked down.
Gaffa, why aren't you up here?
He grew up in that time where you could leave a trailer on the back of your vehicle with no locks on it, nobody messed with it, He was at a motel and he come out one day and they just took the trailer off the back of his car and hauled butt with it with all 4 sets of his tires. He was pissed. He had to drive all the way back south on snow tires. You know the noise them things make.
Oh yeah.
Especially on dry, hot pavement.
Yeah, they tend to whine.
Yeah. 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 After that, he learned what block sets were.
I look like a taco that's been left out in the sun.
Huh?
Yeah, but get up here and tell me that.
I think maybe he's being shy today or what?
I don't know,
Jeez,
but
yeah. Get your butt up here.
I wish he'd get his butt up here.
Yeah.
I'm okay, by the way. Jeez.
Yeah, jury's still out on that one. I know, Nancy. Bugger off.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, Sicky's garage is awesome, Lisa.
Yeah, I know. Ken keeps telling me that, damn it.
I haven't eaten anything there that I haven't liked, and that's pretty unusual for me.
Yeah.
All right, Gaffa. Donna, Donna, don't push it with them.
Yeah.
Donna's a shit stirrer.
You gotta stir the pot.
Uh-huh.
Well, he got enough kids, don't he? Jay Stein. Yeah, see this? When I was working for Steel, my location was inside this store here. It's called Stein's Lumber. This is all the sons and daughters. And see this guy right here? That's Jay Stein that owns Stein Lumber.
Wow.
He's just celebrating his 100 years of, I think it's his Founder's Day. And that man right there is 102
Wow.
and still walks around his store.
Wow.
He looked just like that.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, you can tell he's old, but you'd never think he's 102.
Uh-uh.
But that's all those right there is his sons and daughters that run the company.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah. He started out with one store. Now he's got 12 of them. And one of them he just opened up in Mississippi because he was just here in Louisiana, and he opened one in Mississippi, right off of 65.
Oof.
Yeah.
Good girl.
And I heard he's getting ready to open one in Hawaii, somewhere in that area. Oh.
What, you want blankies? There you go. There you go. I lay on the couch with my blanket and Chloe's got to get underneath automatically.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. Blanket with a built-in heater, hell yeah, she's gonna climb underneath.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I belong to a group on Facebook that is for the Rapid City area. That's
Yeah.
for like giving away stuff that you don't need.
Right.
And yesterday I got the most awesome comforter. It's not real heavy, so it's just perfect for me. But it's covered with seashells and starfish and stuff, which I just thought was cool because I love the ocean. So. And
Yeah.
it's super soft. I slept like a baby under it.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna drop up. Dinner's almost ready.
All right.
All right. Good to have you up here.
Yep. Thanks for having me up, Susan, Anthony, Nancy, Donna,
Bye.
Susan,
All right.
everybody in the chat. Have a good one. We'll talk to you
All right.
later.
Later.
Bye.
Don't burn the roast.
Oh no.
Later.
Oh.
I know I'm getting
Hi,
hungry.
Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
All right. Bye, Jeff. Good seeing you.
Bye,
Yeah,
Jeff.
I got a damn piece of paper. I know it's around here somewhere.
Bye, Paul.
There's the link, Paul. If you want to come up.
Well, you know why they call them file cabinets, man.
I can barely raise my head without feeling like I'm gonna just get sick. Oh. I gotta get the feeling better because I gotta get back up to my layout. I gotta clean those tracks that I need to. So much I want to do.
Yeah.
I need to upload another video today that I got ready. When I went to Issaquah, we saw a really beautiful creek out there.
I'm still there. Okay.
I know I do, Donna, but geez. My body hates me. How you doing, Paul? How's your wife?
That's right. She's hospital. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's expired. I can throw them away.
I know it's not, Donna.
Do they have you doing nebulizers, Nancy?
Yeah, I'm doing nebulizer and
Yeah. Probably by the bucket load.
antibiotics. They worked hard last night, though, to drain my lungs. They were beating me on my back, and
Yeah, I know. It seems harsh, but they got to do it. I think sometimes they enjoy it, though. This is for pinching me in the ass in the hot way, motherfucker.
Oh, no, Paul.
Oh,
well, I'm sorry, but
yeah. Yeah, they like screaming that.
I'm sorry, Paul. I know it's tough to hear.
Yeah. And they're quick to say it.
But Paul, I have to tell you too, you need a break.
Yeah. Or you'll wear yourself out and be right there too. But I fully understand where it's going though.
Yeah, I understand. But I understand why he's keeping her at home. I understand that, Paul. Before you get on me, I understand. I truly do. I just worry for you too. Lots of love and prayers going for you, Paul. Lots of love and prayers.
Definitely lots of prayers, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. The waiting lists are horrible everywhere. Even those waiting to get into adult family homes and assisted living, the lists are just horrendous. It's the same way for HUD. HUD had to close their application process papers because or their to get into these type of housing because the years, the list went beyond 10 years long.
Oh wow.
Yep, and
Well-
the list is still closed.
You know, they reopened RRs, but sad to say they had to drag some people out of the state.
Yeah, that's
We
what
have-
they're. Did you notice what they're trying to do here?
Yeah.
They're going around. They're here in Seattle. They're going around to the homeless and to some of these immigrant peoples, and they're offering them one-way bus tickets out of town.
Oh wow.
Well, that's just like this one senior place we had here. They just built it not even a year and a half ago. It was 188 units. Okay. Well, we had a group of people that was running that program. They all got voted out because of their stupidness. But anyway, the new people got in. That unit was filled in 6 months' time. Brand new, 188 units, and it was filled in 6 months. And guess what? Not one of them was American citizen.
Wow.
Yep.
Not one. Not one. The new guy blew his top.
Well, for the last, like I said, for the last couple of weeks, they've been going around offering the immigrant people and the homeless people one-way bus tickets, free one-way bus tickets out of town to
Yeah.
anywhere they wanted to go.
Yeah, so they can unload their problem on somebody else. Yeah, see, that's what burns me. They want to be a sanctuary city, but then they want to unload their problems on every other town or state. Yeah. Well, not here. They put them on a one-way bus. Yeah. All the way back to Guatemala.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't even know what the cost of that is.
So, and apparently, a lot of people have taken them up on their offer too. A
Huh.
lot of people have gotten on the bus and gotten out of here.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's like a lot of them in California. It's like a friend of mine and his wife. They've been trying to get out of California, but they're in that position where they're too broke to stay and they're too broke to leave.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're kind of stuck there. So if someone offers you a one-way ticket out, yeah, the hell with you, buddy. I'm out of here. Especially when they're going to chase all the jobs off. We've had 4 major factories open up within 100 mile, anywhere from 20 to 50 and 100 mile radius where I'm at. Every one of the companies are from out of California.
Wow.
Not only did they buy land and build businesses and give jobs, they bought homes because they moved a lot of their management team here and they bought houses. So our real estate and everything went out the roof. Because you used to buy an acre of land here for $8,000 an acre. Now it's going for $22,000
Jeez.
because all that money's moving in.
Yep.
Yeah. Which, hey, I'm not arguing. Bring them on. Only thing I tell, like I told that one guy that bought the house a couple rows down and he opened one of the business here. I said, this is the only one thing I asked. You left California for a reason. Remember that and keep that shit in California. Don't bring your ideas here because they don't work. You know?
All right, Ken.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's why it gets me. People leave an area because they don't like it. But as soon as they get to a new area, guess what they bring with them? The same bull crap that got them in trouble where they were at when they ran. I said, not only do you need to leave that location behind, you need to leave that thought, process of thought behind you too.
All right.
Or you're just going to repeat the same shit. Stop, vote with logic, not your feelings. We just had a big shakeup in this state. A lot of them little suckers thought they were going to stay in power. Didn't work for them.
Yeah.
We only have one Democrat that made it back into office here so far, And that's because he promised that his thought pattern is not like that.
Huh.
We'll see. We'll see anyway.
We don't vote until
Yeah.
we have what they call primaries or something like that coming up in November, I think.
Yeah. That's like when a lot of our school board people got replaced here, man. It was a bunch of teachers got their walking papers. And for one reason only, they couldn't shut their mouth about their political views. Yeah. I tell people, I don't care what your political view is. You're there to teach a kid, not brainwash them.
Right.
That, and they didn't expect the kids to be recording their asses with some of the shit they were saying. I don't know why people do stupid stuff like that. You know dang well with cell phones and technology nowadays, it's easy for someone to record you. Yeah, I got a pair of glasses I can wear, and you won't even know I'm recording you, but
Yeah.
speaking of that, where are those damn things? Oh, here. No, it's not it. Somewhere around here. Oh, there it is.
Oh, so Anthony, what are you gonna cook for your meal today?
I don't know. Debating.
Donna's sitting back there saying she's hungry.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of in that mode. I want to cook, but then I don't want to cook. But me and her, we may just go somewhere.
Yeah.
That's a benefit when you just your kids are all grown and gone. You can actually enjoy life again. Not saying that anything wrong with having kids. I'm just saying you can go out and do what you want without having to worry about little ones.
Yeah.
That's why people used to try to make me feel bad for starting my life so young. But I said, think about it. I'm not even 50 yet, and all my kids are grown and doing their own thing.
Yep.
Now I can act like a kid again.
Yeah, I'm 46 and all my kids are grown except my stepdaughter. She's 17, so.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? If you and Ken decide, if you had the money or whatever, and you decide, hey, let's go here, you ain't got to worry about who's going to watch
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
Are you kidding, Paul? Of course he would pay attention because he likes to eat too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of
There's
course he
always,
would pay attention.
yeah, there's always food in this house. That's one thing I can say. I spend more money on food than I do anything. If you come to my house and starve, that's because you're an idiot. Plain and simple. Because I got stuff you can cook. I got stuff you got half cooked. I got stuff you can just throw in the microwave. You starve. You just, yeah.
See, I may not feel good, but I can still be a church, stir the potter.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I gave the doctors and stuff of them all hell last night. I think I gave them a little bit of hell.
Yeah. Well, that's like me. I've always been a big eater. And I didn't really start gaining any weight until they took out my appendix. Because I didn't even know. You know, your appendix control your weight. You know that, right?
The appendix?
Yep.
Well,
Good
mine
children.
must not be working then.
Yep. Yeah, because when mine started giving me trouble, I noticed the weight gain. And then when they yanked them out of me, they almost like they killed me because I waited too long to get them out. And once I got them out, man, the weight just poured on. I was like, gee. And, you know, I wasn't eating anything different than I normally do, you know. But they checked my, you know, my metabolism, and that was all good and stuff. But then he's like, oh, wait a minute, you had your appendix removed. And he said, yeah, that actually has something to do with weight control
Oh,
in your
wow.
body. You know, it's something you can live without, but it's not useless compared.
Right.
It helped regulate your, you know, it's part of your weight control, and it was also produce antibiotics in your lower region. Yeah, that's the only thing I've ever taken out of me so far, knock on wood, is my appendix. Other than the coil and the stents they put in my brain, but that was from a blowout. But you know,
I didn't start that until my thyroid went up.
well, yeah, when your thyroids go out, you're gonna gain weight. That controls your metabolism.
I'm not really gaining or losing that much.
Well, that's me. I stay between a certain.
I'm
You know,
just saying.
I know when I lost my appendix, I kind of jumped up a little bit, but it's always fluctuating between 4 and 5 pounds. You know,
Right.
so
Although I'm still at only eating. I only eat one good meal a day. I eat, yeah, once a day. I snack in between the other 2 times. You know, I
well,
just
see,
kind of
that's me. I eat a little bit through the whole day, because believe it or not, they tell you to
once a day.
eat small portions through the day is better than eating one meal a day,
Yeah.
because it keeps your metabolism going, because it's constantly having to burn. You know,
All right.
they say it's, you know, take the same big meal you eat in a day and break it down through the whole day. Like that one time I had to lose weight for a surgery I was having. I was eating one boiled egg and a small can of V8 every hour on the hour.
Right.
And I actually lost weight, believe it or not. That and that cabbage soup. You know, the one they give you the recipe for when you have heart problems,
Right.
you know, to lose weight before your heart surgery. That actually works. You can lose about 5 to 10 pounds a week on that. And you can eat as much as you want, because what it is, the way that cabbage soup's made, it takes more energy for your body to process it, and then it does what it gains from it. You burn more calories trying to digest it than you do gaining from it. So it's an easy recipe. It's just cabbage, carrots, onions, and a can of crushed or cubed up tomatoes with salt and pepper. That's it.
Right.
I'm like you, Don. I fluctuate between about 170 and 190,
Yeah.
no matter what I do.
Well, I can tell you when you gain the most is in wintertime,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because you're eating because it's cold as hell.
Yeah.
Come summer, you start sweating a little bit, you know, especially when you're outdoors, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time the doctors tried to weigh me, they had to minus out, you know, of course they had to put me in the wheelchair and then minus out the weight of the wheelchair
Yeah.
will equal my weight.
Yeah.
And last time they checked my weight, I was at 169, 168, 169, somewhere in there. I wasn't quite at 170 yet.
There's Ken.
Lord mercy.
Hi. And just like that, he's gone.
I think he's making sure the controls work.
Oh.
Hello, Ken.
Oh, look, he's even playing with the controls.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh.
Hi, Anthony.
Hey. Ooh, babe. Little to the left. Little to the left. Peel them off. They're sticking to my leg. Peel them off. Dude, what nice fingers you have there, sir. That's all I can see in the camera. Now, the other button, man. The other button.
Donna.
Not sure what he's doing, but
Hey, just testing it out.
there he is.
Making sure my shit works.
Yeah. Well, hopefully while you was waiting to see if your shit works, I hope you was on the toilet.
I'm not. That's half the problem.
Oh,
You know, I thought of that too. I could show up as like Nick in the bog.
Oh,
no.
No, I've been wanting to change this phone over to this account forever anyway. So
Yeah. Yeah.
there's no point in me having this one on one account and the other one on the other account.
Exactly.
And I had to give Susan crap because every time I wanted to go live, I had to re-sign in. I was like, God, that's fucking annoying. You've been told by GAFA for how long that you can go on, use our account.
Yeah.
The only other one that was offered was we talked about Donna, but she doesn't go live enough to where
Yeah.
she would possibly need it. So,
Nah.
and she has her own computer anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. What little bit she goes live, she just uses the free version. So.
Yeah, but she's on a different computer anyway. Susan
Right.
and I use the same computer.
Right.
So it knocks her off when I go live. It knocks me off when I go live. It's freaking
Right.
annoying for both of us.
Right. Right.
Now, if Donna was using your computer, the same computer, yeah, I'd say get her ass on there.
Yeah.
Because it knocks the rest of us off too.
Yeah. Well, that's like the cleaner ran last night, and I forgot to tell it to leave my stored data alone. It wiped everything out.
And
So-
Susan, you know you got more controls on this panel than you do your other one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you knew that or not. I played around with it with you for like 2 seconds, but
Yeah. Wish you had to get her a little background logo like we all have, you know.
show your background.
I don't know how to do that. It had yours up
Hey, you go
there.
over to the side. Go over to the side. It's a lot easier on a computer. On here, it's a pain in the
Well, which
ass.
one was hers?
The one that was hers. Hang on.
The sunrise
Is
one?
it banners or is it?
Susan, you just put everybody in the basement one by one until there's
Oh,
nobody.
here we go.
There
I
you go.
found it.
You got it.
There you go.
That's the one she picked, but we need to actually make her own background instead of
Yeah.
just a picture of a sunset.
Well,
Go
hey,
find a sign or something, Susan, and then you come back and you download it there and you get rid of this one.
yeah. Or she may like this one.
Well, it's just a picture of a sunset that I took.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Hell, go out and take a picture of that sign that's hanging on our fence.
Uh huh.
The stupid people is not a handicap. Don't park here.
Yeah. Well, I like the other one. For a good time, call Ken.
But anyway, go take a picture of that on your phone, and then you download it to the computer, which is easy as shit, by the way. You plug the computer to your phone,
Yep.
and it asks you if you want to download it to pictures. Yep. Boom. It downloads every picture you've ever taken.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Or it gives you that
wow.
choice. You can click on certain ones and make them like not go onto your computer, or you can pick certain ones and have them only go on your computer. It's that simple.
He
Yep.
taught me that.
Show display names. You don't have that turned on.
I have it on.
Yeah, they're on the bottom of everybody's picture.
What's show display names then?
What
On
you
the
just
bottom,
did.
right below.
Our
Right below,
name.
when you go into band, Anthony,
Yeah,
go way on the bottom. It says show display names.
yeah.
It
That.
was shut off. Yeah, what is that about?
Look underneath the pictures. You notice no one has a name right now, right? Look on the screen of our pictures.
It's on the piano.
Oh,
okay.
see,
Now
that's
watch.
what I can't read
Yeah,
that.
the names are off. Watch when I turn it on.
Oh,
Now our
okay.
names are there.
Oh, they were not. It was not on. I
Right.
turned it on.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
what that does. That shuts that off and on.
All right. Then Susan, go over to the side again, and where it says banner.
Yep.
Hold on. Banner. Yeah.
See where I got welcome fellow rednecks? You can type in something you like, and then
Yeah.
you see, and all you do is you highlight it, or I'll show that.
Yep.
See, it shows that
Yeah.
down on the bottom, right? But you can type in your own message and put
Okay.
that down there.
Yeah, you just
It's
click
like
on.
if there was some certain thing you wanted to say, like for that day, maybe you, just for example, you're talking about some kind of certain chronic health that day or something. That's your topic. You can put that as your topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome and Epic, when they do their trivia, they put the trivia name down below, and that's their banner.
Yep.
Actually, they put it on as their name, which I need to teach them how to do that different.
Yeah. Of course, you can also, once you get more than a few people, if you want bigger deals, you can do this. So you can see the person better.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, just when
Oh,
you
you're
only got
switching the pictures around, right?
when you only got like 3 or less people in here, it sucks to be on that setting because it looks like everyone's sandwiched together.
Well, yeah, it looks like we're on each other's lap.
Yeah, but once you
then-
get more than 3 people, you can click to the left of that icon and it blows it back up where you can see.
I like that.
Yep. Yeah. There's all different kind of stuff. Yeah, you can put us all to the side, you in the middle.
The
Yep.
free food.
Yep.
I didn't do that.
Yep.
That's all the stuff down below. And then you see the two way off to the right, Susan, in those same settings.
You can do full screen, 2 people in a full
And
screen.
what that's for is like for example, okay, but then when you hit screen share, it'll make that take up the entire screen. It
Yeah.
won't show one of us.
Okay.
If you hit the one right next to it, it'll put all of us off all on one side.
Yeah,
And
here I'll do
whatever
it.
you're sharing on the main screen will be big, but we'll still be off all on one side.
Like that.
Oh, okay.
Yep, like that.
Yep.
But now I'm gonna hit the other one. Now it's only that picture, see?
Yep.
Makes it just a little bit bigger.
Or you can do this one too, where it's her and the picture to the side.
Oh, what the hell? That's picture on picture.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yep.
That's good for like doing a tutorial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Or that you can point to it and say, "This right here, this one I'm talking about."
Yeah, you could almost use a pointy stick, right?
Yep.
Well, that's something I didn't know.
Yeah, it's that one where it's just the one picture with the picture to
Yep.
the side. When you
Yep.
if you have a screen share up, you hit that, it shows the host and whatever picture's been shared.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I hear you, Donna.
Yeah.
Hey, Nora.
Oh, let me see something real quick while y'all chit chatting. Yeah.
I know. See, Nora. Hello, Nora.
Hello, Nora.
There's the link, Peaches.
Hi, Peaches.
When is not just
Susan, you need to be careful with links
Yeah.
because we found out the trolls can come in and take over your basement. Now you can't get nobody up on panel.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can
you
only
tell
have
me
4 people in the
what-
basement. So if you got 4 trolls in the basement, you can't move anybody around.
unless you kill the stream and start
Unless-
over.
Yep, unless you kill the stream and start over.
Best thing to do is if you want someone up, ask them if they want up. And they say, yeah, give them the link. And as soon as they come in the basement, delete the link.
Yeah.
And I'm connected with him. I'm connected with him on Hangouts and on Twitter. So if
Yeah,
I
you
need,
can send it that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked one of your mods to send it their link to
Hear
them.
me? I
Yeah.
buffered there for a second.
Okay.
You can remember everything.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, Ken.
Okay, I buffered for a second.
Oh.
I'm also still on Hangouts, so I send out a bunch of links on Hangouts to the people that normally come up on panel. So.
Yeah. Oop.
And you can delete any message you put up, Susan. Click on the
Yeah.
dots,
Yeah.
take it down.
so take the link down. See.
Well, she's got 500 of them in the chat. A troll can click on any one of them and you're screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that one fucking idiot that come on
Oh, yeah.
could not get rid of him, and he kept typing in the private chat all kinds of inappropriate stuff.
Uh-huh.
I know he thought it was Jared. We swore up and down it was Jared.
Yeah.
And then we did a side-by-side picture of that guy and Jared, and it was not Jared.
Right.
Wow.
So it was some other idiot. I thought it was Jared playing around.
I didn't think.
And I got after him. I said, well, that's fine if you want to do that. That's cool because I trust you, but stop using the N-word and stop using this language, and because you were offending a lot of people on the panel. And it was not even him. And I'm afraid because I had so many trolls on my channel, I shouted you out. Are they going to come to you and start messing with you now?
Man.
But that's all right. You got the redneck famine here. We'll take care of you.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, it has to be either Donna or David Larson because that's the only 2 mods she has on, and you can, because that's the only 2 mods that she has on this channel.
Yeah.
Anthony's not a mod?
Well, I'm not on YouTube.
I'm on YouTube.
Oh, she just. Oh, okay.
Nancy, type in the chat.
Nancy's a good link dropper. She's good for dropping links.
Oh, okay.
But then you need Anthony. You need Anthony and well,
No,
I'm a
you-
mod, I guess, but for dropping links.
Oh, okay.
But then you need
Yeah.
Yeah.
somebody just brought up YouTube.
Did you notice, Ken?
Yeah, I'm already a mod on her channel, so
Yeah.
it's just I'm not on
Appreciate
YouTube.
Nancy was saying something.
No, it's okay. Wasn't important.
All I heard was, Ken, did you notice? And then you stopped.
Did you notice I changed my icon?
No, I
Mhm.
did not. You didn't shut your icon off since I've been here. I
Yeah.
heard that you did, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean your icon when you're in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why you were so upset last night, but you were taking me as like calling you out. And I'm like, no, Nancy, I'm trying to understand why you're upset. I don't get it.
I'm sorry. I guess I was a little bit more sensitive because I was just so sick last night.
And that's why I just said, all right, fine, whatever, Nancy, you can be mad at me. We'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think I was royally pissed at the doctors, and I was just all out. I'm
Cough.
sorry.
Well, no, we all get like that. You get irritated,
Oh,
you
yeah.
lash out on everybody. Yeah. Doctors
I
will
was
do
just
that
trying
to
to
you.
understand where you were coming from and why you're upset at that comment,
Well,
because
I think another reason
I didn't even
because you
I
did.
didn't even know what it meant. I thought maybe you knew what it meant, and it was like a total freaking what
Well,
do they call that? A thumb to the nose comment. But I had no idea what it meant. And then you didn't know what you meant, and I'm like, and you got upset at that? Really?
Well, no, what I didn't know what it meant either. But what got to me is why would he even know what I even looked like in the first place? And that's why I deleted it, because he had no idea what I looked like.
Yeah, but okay.
So
Yeah,
why?
and you
why
didn't
say-
time him out or anything like that. But that's why I asked you, you know, why did that upset you?
So,
And then yeah, I couldn't figure out where you're coming from, I guess. The only thing I could think of was well, he said tech magazine. And somebody went and looked that up, and there was a whole bunch of writing on it.
but
On the tech page or whatever. And yeah, that kind of looked like your icon a little bit.
that's why I changed it.
Oh, I see your icon now, sorta. God, everything is so freaking small on this goddamn phone, I'm telling you.
Yep.
Because it's a phone.
Nah. Yep.
I could show you. I can show you what the icon actually is. Let me just find it here, and I'll share this. And I'll share the screen. I just need to put it on Google Photos here
It's a
first.
picture of something, but you can't tell what it is.
Yeah, hang on.
It's got the YouTube logo right over the top of half of it.
Right. Well, I'm gonna
What
upload
is-
it to Google Photos so you can see it better.
Which, by the way, Susan, that's a new thing from StreamYards. That's brand freaking new for people that pay for it. Is you can multi-stream now.
Yeah. You can
So
have
since you're
Yeah.
on Facebook, you can also broadcast this to Facebook.
yeah, Twitter too.
Yep. And you can get views from there. And I would love you to try that someday. Stream it to Facebook
Hang on.
and see what the icons look like, because Anthony was saying that some of them said Facebook on it, some of them said the YouTube
Twitter.
symbol. Oh, you had Twitter? Okay.
Okay, so Susan, if you want to share screen, this is
Okay, hold on.
Oh, Susan's got that nice sun right in her eyeballs. Isn't that pleasant, Susan? In about 5 minutes, she's going to have to turn on that other light, otherwise she's going to look like a black silhouette.
Are you there, Susan?
Yeah.
So this is my new logo.
Yeah, hold on.
She's new to this, so you gotta bear with her.
All right.
What in the world? Hold on. Try
All right.
again.
You got to go down further, Susan. Down where people are in the basement. It'll have another one down there that says.
I know.
There you go.
So this is my new icon.
She
Okay.
didn't show the correct page.
There.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So there's
Oh,
my
okay.
new icon. It's of the 482, which is my favorite steam train, and with the spirit and of Durango and Silverton written on top. So that's my new icon now. So hopefully, I thought it was pretty cool. I went and made this last night and decided to go ahead and make it up and put it there. I made that with the logo maker.
Right on.
So
Logo maker.
yeah, there's an app you can get in the store. It's
Mhm.
It's called Logo Maker, I think is what it's called. So it's called Logo Maker, Logo Creator. But anyway, so yeah, so there's that was my new icon.
Nice.
So
Pretty cool, Nancy.
yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
I wonder if you shouldn't use like an abbreviation for your name, kind of like Nora does.
Yeah, but then people would be asking me, well, what do those initials mean? Because I did that before. I tried that before, and everybody kept coming to me saying, what does those letters mean? What does those letters mean?
Okay, then just for your icon, put Nancy Jones.
Yeah.
Then it's not so busy. That's the only reason I'm bringing it up.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard to read it anyway. For an icon, you can't read none of that. Because it's so tiny. Even on a computer, it's so small you can't even read it.
Right.
Make sure.
'Cause, I mean, I blew it up the size of my entire screen, and I still had a hell of a time seeing what it was. And I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but it's just really busy. The train's cool as shit. Just that by itself would be fine.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
It was right where you left it.
Yeah. I was searching for her stream on Facebook.
Oh,
Whose screen?
Susan.
Oh.
are you streaming on Facebook too, Susan?
No.
No, I'm trying to link my Facebook to where I can come in on StreamYard and show the Facebook logo.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, get rid of that.
he says the blind man.
Yeah, Paul, I couldn't help that because the steam train is black. So.
You used to be able to change the coloring of your letters too.
Ooh, you better be able to find it. I'm looking at it. Oh, okay. That explains it. Due to maintenance unable, due to scheduled maintenance unable to connect.
Okay.
Apparently, they run their maintenance schedule on Sunday.
For Facebook?
Yeah. Yeah, because I just put in her, the link from the YouTube side, and it found it, but it says due to scheduled maintenance cannot connect at this time.
Hi, Lisa. What you cooking?
I'll try it later. Yeah.
What kind of meat we got in the freezer, Susan?
All sorts.
Yeah.
Let's figure out something to throw together.
I'll be right back. I need some more coffee.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
By the way, this coffee is phenomenal. Thank you.
You're welcome.
don't know what it is about when I make coffee. It always tastes bitter, and we can do the same exact recipe, and hers tastes like good coffee. Mine tastes all freaking bitter and nasty.
It's love.
I think it's my bitter heart. Well, now the only thing we're gonna have to change is our name when we come in. We'll still have to type in the name.
Yeah.
But that, instead of me having the redneck connection, I'll just erase your misses and just come up as redneck connection.
Yeah.
And you just type in MRS and you're done.
Yep.
I just realized it let me come up with that name like that. Wow. Usually it blocks it.
Huh.
You know how you got a space in your name?
Yeah.
Yeah, that YouTube blocks it freaking everywhere. Everything blocks it now.
Yep.
No, it's a derogatory word. People don't even need to have a sit down with Anthony and come up with a list of what a true redneck really is. And it'd just be me, him, and other people we consider as, you know, living that way of life, like Jimmy. And have a tutorial on people of what the real meaning of redneck is. Has nothing to do with racism, has nothing to do with where you live.
Yep.
All right.
What do you think of that, Anthony?
What's that?
You and I have a topic stream. Just, it'd be me, you, and whoever you can think of that would understand what the true meaning of redneck is. I was thinking Jimmy.
Yeah.
But, and have like a 1 hour stream, and that is the only topic.
Yeah.
And we don't even need to do a stream. We could do it a pre-recorded deal and put it up as a video
Yeah.
if you wanted. I don't know, but we'd write down. Well, we could actually do a private panel on this subject and then do a stream, because then we'd have ideas what we want to say and how we want to say it. Then when we're done saying what we want to say, shut her down.
Yeah.
End the subject, end the video.
Yeah. Would you hush?
Yeah, and one video that comes to mind is that 3-minute video of I shared it. What's his name? He's a comedian.
Oh, yeah. Can't remember. Anyway, I'm gonna jump off here because I got to run to town. So,
All right. Thanks for coming up.
no problem. If you're still on when I get back, I'll jump back up.
Hi, be back.
Yeah. All right. Later, everybody.
Done.
Hey, Donna.
Bye.
See you guys.
And then there were 3.
And this is where, because you got 3, you change it to that other setting. Yep. You and I hit the button at the same time.
So.
And yes, Nancy, there is a reason I'm not showing my face.
Oh, I know. I'm not gonna ask anymore. So.
Because I look like you, but without clothes on.
Yeah.
Meaning laying in bed and, yeah.
Yeah. I wish I didn't have to lay in bed. I'd rather be up doing things, but yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. I wonder if Megan has a link to your channel, Susan. Wonder if she subscribed to you at all.
I don't know.
Who, me?
Megan, Ken's
Megan.
daughter. One of my sisters came in here early, but didn't say much.
Well,
I guess
which
I've
is
never
why I
seen-
jumped on here. I thought you were talking to somebody in the living room. And then I went on YouTube and here you're live. I never even got a notice. Still
Oh,
haven't got a
wow.
notice if you're live. That's why it's best to know when somebody's going on, because YouTube doesn't give out notices very well. So if you were to pick a time or day or whatever and you go live every week at that time and that day, then people will expect you to be on.
Yeah.
Then you'll get more and more views. They don't even need a notice. They'll be looking for you.
Anyway. I love how you guys got the sun there. We have partial sun, but it's mostly cloudy. So,
Well, that temp is dropping quick, isn't it?
yeah.
When you started this, it was 65 degrees. Now it's down to, was it 55? Can't read it.
How much snow do you still have on the ground?
15.
A little bit, not a whole heck of a lot. A lot of it's melted already.
Well, that depends if you're from the south or if you're from up here. For us, it's not a lot. Where the snowdrifts are is still 6 inches deep. So, but for us, that's nothing.
Right.
Oh, Carver said, oh,
Oh.
that doesn't work when you're mobile. What doesn't work when you're mobile? What did I miss?
Yeah, Paul says, it's just part of everything, Paul. Part of everything. It's something that's going to be with me for a long time.
Paul, we're in Rapid City, South Dakota.
Oh, yeah. Okay, a set time, yeah. But you stream all the time, Roy. There's a difference between you and a normal streamer. But I don't know. You would get more views if you did the same time every day, though. But I understand you don't have reception sometimes. So you gotta do what you gotta do.
And by the way, my doctor said, never again are you to get that flu shot. He said, never again, no matter what they tell you, don't get that flu shot, he says. Because all part of all of this too is from the flu shot I got.
There you go.
I get sick as a dog when I get flu shots, so I haven't had one in years.
Well, they tell you that that's all in your imagination. I call bullshit.
Not when you're in bed for a week after you get the damn thing.
Yep.
So, and he says you should have known better in the first place, Nancy, because you have respiratory issues, and you're always going to have respiratory issues. And getting that flu shot just triggered it. And I went, oh.
Yeah, the sickest I've ever been is off of a damn flu shot. They said that was my imagination. Yeah.
My doctor said that for a while. He always said, "Oh, it's all in just your all in your brain and stuff like that." But I'm like, "What do you guys say this time, Doc? It's not in my head this time."
Right? Yeah, they're actually injecting you with the disease. Yep. It's supposed to be weakened disease.
Or dead.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never been so sick in my life as off of a flu shot.
Yep. And I've had the actual flu, and I wasn't as sick as I was off the flu shot.
Yep.
My fever went up all the way past 102 last night.
Yeah, and that's probably from the damn flu shot.
So.
How's your temperature today, Nancy?
It's much better. It's back down to about 90. It's holding between 99 and 100. So
better.
Yeah.
It's not the flu if you get a cold after getting the flu shot. Well, if you're throwing up, you got a high temp, your body aches. To me, that's the flu. That's not a cold anymore.
My doctor told me I have a upper respiratory infection. I have basically a lung infection is what he said I had. And there's an outer lining that protects your lungs from gunk from getting to your lungs and stuff like that. And that all that lining on the outside of my lungs is all inflamed.
Oh.
So putting pressure on my lungs, really.
Yep.
So you got that right, Carver. You got that right, Paul. You got that right. So. Oh God. Heaven have mercy. So what a day, what a day. I woke up really late. That's waking up at this time is like, wow.
Yeah, now you'll be up all damn night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up several hours ago, about noon. I went, okay, I better get up so I can sleep tonight. And I laid here for about 5 minutes, thinking, all right, I'm going to have a cigarette. And then I fell asleep.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you hate it when that happens?
The flu stops the flu, scratch the fly.
Roy, you're funny.
It said last year's flu shot was only 30% effective against the flu.
Well, what's the point then?
Yeah, what's the point if it can't be 100%?
Mm,
That's a
Well, I
hell of
could
a
even,
long way from 100.
yep.
I can even see 80%, but 30%? What's the point?
Yeah.
And now this year they have what they call the super shot. No, thank you.
What's the super shot?
Apparently, what I had gotten. Oh. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be, I guess, heavier duty than the actual standard shot.
It doesn't feel very super though, does it?
Nope.
That's kind of like calling a fat man tiny.
It feels like crap. Is what it feels like.
Non-super.
It's not a super shot, that's for sure.
Unless you're talking about it makes you super sick, then it's right on.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I am all for vaccinations. I made sure my kids got all their vaccinations. I mean, I believe in that, but every time I've gotten a flu shot, I have gotten sick as a dog. So that's one I don't get.
I have no idea, Paul. I have no idea where they get the vaccination from.
Yeah. I don't even know how they even factor in the effectiveness. I mean, how can they even say how much effectiveness the flu shot is in the first place?
Yeah.
And then they try and say because you'll say you got sick after the flu shot, right? No, it's because it wasn't effective. And therefore you got the flu.
Well, my doctor bawled me out too. He goes, well, he he was kind of bawling me out, but kind of hitting on himself too. He was kind of kicking his own butt because I told him, I said, well, you're the one that told me to get it. You're the one that gave it to me. So bugger off.
Right.
And he kind of got on me for saying that, but I sat there and I went, I'm only speaking the truth. Yeah, you heard right. Bugger off. So.
And he needs to realize that bugger off does not mean swearing.
Yes, that's not swearing.
Because Gaffa explained that to me. I thought that meant F off. No. Australians be the first one to tell you to F off if they mean F off. Bugger off just means go away, you're bugging me.
Yeah. I mean, Gappa tells his own little princess that. Bugger off.
Yep.
Give me 5 minutes, please.
Yeah, and the first time he said that to his daughter, I was like, Gaffa, what are you doing? What?
I know, I got on him about it too one time. I said, what are you teaching that child?
Well,
so in other words, it's like us saying buzz off. Go away.
So Susan, are you gonna
I've been
But-
on here for 3 hours, so I think I'm gonna shut her down.
All right, so you're buggering off too, huh?
I'm buggering off.
Okay.
You just got started at 3 hours.
I'm not you, Ken.
All right,
Someday
everybody.
we'll make a live streamer out of you.
Yeah, we'll make a big YouTuber out of her yet.
Right.
Anyway. All right, everybody in chat, bugger off. We'll see you later. Thanks for being with us.
See y'all later.
Thanks for having
Yeah.
me, Susan.
Yep, thanks for being up.
All right. Bye for now.